on this week's episode of Live Large.
So this is footage from the 21-day fast mass building program. You're watching me train with two of my training partners who helped me bulk up from 214 to 227.
I'm just wondering what your take are on supplements this close to competition and if you believe they make a difference.
Here with Liam Mailer, all the way from the UK, 21 years of age. You need to focus on your body. What do you need to bring out? Do you need to bring out your shoulders? Do you need to maybe quit hanging out with certain people in your life? So in this week of Live Large, I'm here with Carlos Rivera, and we both competed together at the Fitness Atlantic Championships. He took home the crown in the light heavyweight show last night, and I was third place for the fitness model overall.
From a weak and scrawny Skinny Vinny to 210 pounds of solid muscle, Vince Del Monte is now living large in and out of the gym, and so can you.
So this is footage from the 21-day fast mass building program. You're watching me train with two of my training partners who helped me bulk up from 214 to 227 this past winter. And we're doing a parallel bar dip, one of the best exercises for building up mass on your triceps. It also helps develop your chest and your shoulders as well. But the focus on this particular exercise is to stay upright so that the emphasis is on the triceps. We want to make sure our elbows are turned in, and we want to make sure we're going down to parallel. Now, the one mistake a lot of guys make, and you're seeing me make this mistake in the vid, is that I'm not locking out at the top. You need to lock out to get full function of your tricep. Once it starts getting easy, start adding some weight. You should be able to do 3 sets of 15 body weight dips at the start of the workout, middle of the workout, or the end of the workout. And once that gets easy, start adding weight with a belt or with a dumbbell in between your legs. What's up? Welcome to Ask Vince, and we're here with Liam Mailer. He's going to be queuing me up on some good questions here related to contest prep. He's 5 weeks out from his show, and I am a couple hours away from my show. So what do you got for me?
Right, well, coming up to the 5-week mark now, Vince. I'm just wondering what your take are on supplements this close to competition and if you believe they make a difference.
I definitely believe they make a difference, but a very, very small difference. What are you taking?
At the moment, just after morning cardio, it's 1 pill of L-carnitine,
Okay.
and a whey protein isolate, just your staple products, and a multivitamin and fish oils.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. If you were just to keep training the way you're training and stop eating, but just took those supplements, what kind of results do you think you get?
Absolutely nothing.
Right.
Yeah, diet 100%, guys. Diet.
If
diet.
you didn't take those supplements at all, you think you would you still compete, or do you think it'd
Oh,
make
of course you would, yeah. It's mental. It's definitely a mental advantage that you get with supplements. You believe they're making a difference.
Yeah,
so,
it's more of a placebo effect than anything
yeah.
in most supplements. So here's my take on them. That was your question. I believe most guys don't even need to think about supplements or even worry about them. They do make a 5-10% difference, assuming your diet and your training are dialed in. Here's my thing on supplements. I'm going to give you guys an analogy. Supplements are kind of like the big screen TV, the final finishings on your house, the leather couches, when you're purchasing a new house. And if you don't have the groundwork laid, if you don't have the framework up, you don't have the walls, the foundation built, then you really have no business worrying about what kind of TV, what kind of couches, and what kind of finishings you're gonna put in the house. Yet that's what guys are doing. Guys are asking about the big screen TV first. They're asking, what kind of sound system should we get for the house? What kind of hot tub should we get? And they haven't even built the house yet. That's what guys are doing. It's ridiculous. You got your everything backwards. They make a 5 to 10% difference, guys. Literally, that's it. They don't make any. I mean, if you were to strip all the supplements from my program and all the supplements from yours, I'd still probably be within 5 to 10% of how I look right now.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I truly believe that. So guys, you got to get the training, you got to get the diet in order, and then worry about them. Don't even ask about them until that stuff is in order. You're thinking about the wrong things and it's causing confusion and make complications. So don't overwhelm yourself for nothing. So get the framework, get the groundwork set up, get the foundation, all the Yeah, you guys can tell I'm a few hours away from a show. I can't think right now, but you know what I'm saying, right? Set up the framework and then worry about the final touches later. See you next time. What's shaking, everyone? It's Vinny D here, and I'm here with Liam Mailer, all the way from the UK, 21 years of age, and he's making a big splash in the fitness model industry this year, and he's planning to compete with UK's best, and he's gunning for his pro card. So Liam, welcome to the show here.
These guys.
For those who don't know, Liam has traveled all the way from the UK to Canada, and he's actually here in Connecticut this weekend cheering me on at my show. And Liam's got a really interesting story. Maybe you can tell him about the interesting situation you were put in at your job, and you're given an opportunity. A lot of guys may have not gone the route that you took.
Well, guys, I was working 9 to 5, office job, telecoms. Not saying it's a bad job, but for me, it's not what I was wired to do. Always interested in fitness, and it just so happens that they were offering redundancy payments. So they gave me a little bit of money. I took it. Been in contact with Vince. We've been talking, and I just took action, guys. That's the main thing. Booked my flights the day I quit my job. Flew out to Canada. Supported Vince. Met up with Vince and his wife Flavia. Came out here to Connecticut. Liaising with guys, like you can see here, we've got fitness model guys, photo shoots going on.
Photo shoots going on for Status
You don't get this kind of
right
stuff
now.
in the UK, you don't get this kind of stuff. You've got to take action, get out here, and this is mixing it up, this is where it's happening. So I feel blessed to be here, and yeah.
So stay tuned, we've got a lot of info we're about to deliver here. This is going to get really heavy, really insightful. So Liam, obviously a lot of risk involved with what you did. You're 21, you left your job. Tell them what you're pursuing now. You're pursuing the fitness modeling thing, to become an authority figure in the top of the six-pack apps. Tell them about your own physical transformation, where you were about 3 months ago.
3 months ago, guys, I was up at 220 pounds, so I had a fair bit to go. But yeah, hard work, guys. You've got to invest in yourself as well. The main thing that really worked for me was investing in a coach. I was never guessing. The cardio, the diet, the carbs, everything's dialed in, and you're just following a plan. That's the main thing I've got to stress. Ego goes out the window when you're going for your competition. If you can get the chance to invest in a coach, 100% do it, because it's changed my life, and as you can see, it's working so far. Currently 7 weeks out from my show, and I couldn't be happier,
yeah,
man.
You're looking awesome, man. You got a great future. Hey Liam, how many coaches do you have?
One coach, that's all you need.
You only need one coach, guys, and that's a lesson in itself. Now, our question is, are you focused on any other fitness models out there? I mean, we're in a circle of, Brock's here, and we know Pak Shakur, and we know Rob Riches, and we know Obi Obedeki. These guys are on our Facebook pages. We're talking to them. Are you thinking about these guys, or are you totally dialed into you right now?
Dialed into my own progress, guys. It's all about you. Of course, there's guys you can admire, you can look at them and say, yeah, they're in great shape, but you've got to really dial into yourself and focus on your own body, because you're always going to progress. If you're really focused in your training, you can achieve anything.
So this is a big lesson right here. Liam is dialed into himself. And I need to tell you guys something. This is going to get heavy right now. You can't look like Greg Plitt. You can't look like Rob Riches or Obi Obedeki or Shakur, or you can't look like me, or you can't look like Liam. You know what you can look like? You can look like the best version of you. That's the only thing you should be concerned about. I had a guy come to me and he goes, Vince, I want to look like this guy. And it was a ripped fitness model, it was on the mags. And I said, do you know anything about this guy? And he goes, no, I just want to look like him. I said, do you know that he lives at elevation? I said, do you know that he took, there was 8 hours worth of photos, and they took 1,000 photos and narrowed it down to one, and then there was 8 hours of post-production work on that photo to get that? Did you know there was some Photoshop done on that? Did you know that this guy trains with one of the best coaches in the world? Did you know that this guy has over $1,000 to spend a week on supplements and groceries? You see what I'm saying? You can't focus on anybody else, because you can't do what I do. You can't do what Liam does. You don't have my resources. You don't have my contacts. You don't have my knowledge. You don't have my work ethic. You don't have my schedule. You don't have my support system. I have a wife who's supportive. That's another key thing. You don't have, Liam has a support system. Tell him about your girlfriend.
Yeah, I've been with my girlfriend Kirsten now 6 years, and it's taken a bit of getting used to for her. It's a totally different lifestyle, but she's been supportive, she's been great, and yeah, it definitely helps that you've got that support behind you.
So you don't have what we have, so you need to stop focusing on trying to look like us. You can use us as inspiration and keep us in the kind of the back
front of your brain, the back part of your brain, but don't put us on the forefront of the brain. You need to focus on your body. What do you need to bring out? Do you need to bring out your shoulders? Do you need to maybe quit hanging out with certain people in your life? Do you need to quit a job or get out of a certain environment? Do you need to start budgeting more for food, on groceries? Do you need to rearrange your schedule? You need to focus on your schedule, your life, eliminating your excuses and taking responsibility for you, and stop worrying about everybody else, and then you're gonna look like the best version of you. But you don't know what we do behind closed doors. I mean, that sounds kind of bad and kind of weird, but you don't know everything I do. You don't know what time I go to bed at. You don't know how hard I can push in the gym. You don't know where all my determination and drive and passion came from. You don't know my upbringing. You don't know what kind of father I have who drives me and pushes me. You don't know what kind of brothers I have who are always in my ear pushing me to be better and better. You don't have the resources I have, so you can be like, wow, Vinny's inspirational. I want to do something with myself. But you need to focus on you. Have I said that enough? I think I have. The fitness industry is very misleading. That's what I'm trying to say. The fitness industry is very, it inspires a lot of people, but it also misleads a lot of people. You have to understand that these athletes who get themselves on stage or at a photo shoot have done so much work before they arrive there. And they've made a lot of deposits into the bank that came in the form of sweat, lactic acid, hard work, dedication, sacrifice. They said no to a lot of things that you're probably thinking, oh my God, I got to say no to that too. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You got to say no to that as well, that, and that if you want to look like this. And most people aren't willing to say no to certain things, and so you'll never look like this. You'll never get those lower abs. You might get the top 2, the top 4, but you'll never get the lower ones. You never get the lower abs. And that is a question you have to ask yourself. Are you willing to go the distance? Are you willing to pay the price to get what you want in life? If you're not happy with what you're getting, then do something different.
That's exactly what I done.
Anything else you want to say to these guys? We got them fired up right now. They're ready to go and hit the gym hard.
Oh, guys, just go, give it your all, and you can achieve anything. 2 years ago, I would never thought I'd get up on stage and be a fitness model, but if you take action, that's the start.
He's put himself out there. He's 21 years old. I'm 31, so it's kind of, there's that intimidation factor. It's like me reaching out to a 41-year-old pro bodybuilder. This guy put himself out there, and he reached out to guys who were older than him, who might have just said, yo, dude, come on, give me a break. I got stuff to do. And now he's hanging out with, as you can see in the background here, there's a photo shoot going on for Status Magazine. We've got over here, we've got the top 5 guys who were in the Fitness Model show, who were at the Fitness Atlantic Championships, all shooting for Status Mag today. Myself, Carlos, Craig over here, Brock's over here. I don't know where the second place guy is, but Liam's here mixing it up with everybody. You could be here. You could be here next year with us, hanging out, making things happen for your life, getting away from all the garbage in your life and making things happen, making a name for yourself. And one last thing, I want to land this plane here. Are you relying on me to make you successful?
No, man.
Are you relying on the photographers here to make you successful? Are you relying on the meet organizers here to make you successful? You know what? Here's a big problem. A lot of the fitness models are living paycheck to paycheck. They're broke. You know why? Because they're relying on the meet organizers, the shows, their pictures to make it for them. No one's gonna drive up to your front door with a Lamborghini because you've got nice abs and say, hey, we wanna give you this because you look great. You have to earn it. You have to make a name for yourself. You have to promote yourself, endorse yourself. You have to make a connection with the rest of the world. You have to get them to buy in. Why should I listen to you? Why should, just because you got nice abs? Well, give me something else. A lot of guys have nice abs. Give me something else. Why should I team up with you? Why should you be my coach? So that's why I'm on YouTube every week. That's why I'm giving you these videos. I want to show you guys what I'm all about, inside and out of the gym. And I want to make a connection. I want to have a relationship with you guys. And a lot of these fitness models aren't making relationships with people in the real world. They're not trying to help anybody. They're not trying to solve problems. If you want to make an impact in this world, you need to solve other people's problems. It's not about you. The body is just an authority status. It just gives you authority status. You need to go out and solve people's problems, make a difference in their lives, help them become better, and then you'll become successful. Have you heard that saying?
Yeah, man.
When you help other people achieve their goals, then you'll achieve your goals. Jim Rohn said that, personal development coach. So, any final thoughts?
Okay, Covered it all, man.
All right, man.
Just
Look
take
out for
action,
this guy. He's hitting. Yeah, just take action. Get a degree in GSD. Get done. Excuse my language, but that's what you need. You don't need a degree. You don't need an exercise. You know, a 12-year PhD. You don't need a master's. You know what you need a degree in? GSD. Get done. That's all you need a degree in. So, anyways, all the best to you, man. We're gonna stay in contact. This guy's gonna get his pro card. I know this guy's gonna be one of the great ones. He's gonna come out with products of his own one day. He's gonna teach you how he got his body, how he went from 215 down to 197 today.
Yeah, 197
5%
today, yeah.
body fat. 7 weeks out from his show. He's already dialed in, and you're gonna make a splash on the scene. Just keep plugging away, stick at it, and you stick at it too. Till next time.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, what's up, guys? So in this week of Live Large, I'm here with Carlos Rivera, and we both competed together at the Fitness Atlantic Championships. He took home the crown in the light heavyweight show last night, and I was 3rd place for the fitness model overall. I was 5th place. We're both here this morning with Status Magazine photo shooting, and man, this guy's got a very, very inspirational story. He's not only living large inside of the gym, but he's had to overcome a lot of adversaries in his own personal life. Why don't you just kind of tell him a bit about how you're living large and getting your physique, your business, your
Yeah, it's just been very focused throughout life. Started my own business at a very early age, at the age of 23. I've been in business for about 8 years, doing service and repair gym equipment. So I've been around the fitness industry for quite a long time. Got into training at an early age, off and on. Got serious in the last 7 years, and then recently just decided to go for it and try out, the fitness modeling originally, and then I switched over to the bodybuilding as well, and doing well with that as well. And but before that, for a while.
Hang on, before you go on, let me cut you off. So tell me, where was that point where you said I decided to go for it? What was that like light bulb?
It was just like a light switch 4 months ago.
Yeah.
4 months ago, it was like a light switch, and just decided, hey, all this hard work and training, and also for a little while too, I was very self-conscious of a leg injury at my early age.
I was talking about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I had a motorcycle accident at the age of 18. Almost lost my leg, my lower left leg, and from there, I was pretty self-conscious, and on jumping on stage or doing anything, even wearing shorts. I was for a while, and it eventually, it's not as bad as it is, and if you put your mind to it, you could reach avenues that you can't believe.
Talk about like your mental mindset in living large. What does live large mean to you? Like, who did you have to be? Like, what kind of person did you have to be to get up on stage?
To get up on stage, I just had to be myself, and mind, body, and soul had to be at one. It has to be at one at all point, and just stay focused, and whatever goal you put in front of you, try your best to your fullest. Do everything you have to do to reach it.
Any obstacles you have to overcome to get to this particular show?
You're always going to get people that are going to sit there and hate on you. You're going to get negative feedback, positive feedback, but as long as you believe in yourself, you could reach it, definitely.
That's beautiful, man. So what are your next goals? Where are you going to live large after the show? Now you're shooting for the mag here today.
Yeah, shooting for the mag, and just from here, it's just constant, do more shows, get more exposure out there, and be all I can be.
Yeah, so hey, one last thing. So a lot of guys are trying to, a lot of guys watching want to look like you. They want to get on the mags and stuff. And how are you getting exposure for yourself? Like, what does that look like? How are you promoting yourself? How are you making a name for yourself? So obviously you're competing. You're taking care of your body, number one. That's the first thing. You got to look the part. Definitely. And then what?
And then it's just a matter of, finding your own ways. It's good to start, as everybody knows, Facebook, word of mouth through friends and family. And then, you just get leads and contact, meet new people like you guys, find people. And it goes from there, definitely.
Yeah. All right, man. I usually don't do videos with guys who are better looking than me. But, man, we got to get this guy on. He's got a really inspirational story. He's living large inside and outside the gym. So, Carlos Rivera, thanks so much. It's great meeting you, man. Hopefully we're going to run into you in Toronto at the Worlds.
Definitely. I'll be there in August.
If you guys want to see this guy live on stage, he lit it up yesterday, man. He'll be competing with the WBFF show August 27th in Toronto. Come watch this guy, and hopefully I'll be up there with him. So we'll see you guys soon.
Great. Thanks. God bless.
On next week's episode of Live Large.
We're doing front squats. This is an excellent exercise to build up size and thickness on the front of your quads.
Yeah, just getting this close to a show. Do you believe cardio makes a big difference? Early morning cardio and post-workout cardio.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Vince Del Monte, and we are living extra large today here in Quebec at the WBFF Quebec Championships.
WBFF Pro Card.
Anybody can get a 2-pack and a 4-pack. We're talking about the 6-pack.
6-pack dream, baby.
We're talking about getting the lower abs today.
Experience Live Large with Vince Del Monte. Next Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern, only on YouTube. Click subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. Don't forget to show some love and click the like and share button.